Hey, what's up, Dars here. And earlier on my bike broke. Yeah, on my way to the next town. And I stuck about 2 miles away, well, actually about a mile away now. A little roundabout, back wheel came off again. I have to get it fixed from Halfords. Now I was going to try and catch the train, but I was kind of too late to get the train. But just near the train station, I found this little gem. A little abandoned bike. See? Yeah, abandoned bike. It's got a buckled front wheel, completely buckled. It's kind of like a BMX with a spring on it. Put my own backlight on there as I was on the road and somebody beat me. Well, it's by the side of the road. There's no chain, pedal's completely loose, but I'm basically scooting it home. Whoa. That's it. No other way to get home. It's going to take a while. It could take about, what, maybe an hour to scoot this home, but faster than walking. And I've got a dodgy leg, left leg. Come quite far already. As you can see. And I'm holding this very big tablet in my hand. And yeah, you can see the wheel. I don't know if you can see that. Wheel is completely buckled. Yeah. I've got to buy a new bike. This is not fun right now, but I had a bit of speed going downhill a minute ago. So yeah. But it is better than walking, I'll tell you that now. Been flipping hot today. Yeah. I'll try and retrieve my bike tomorrow, but basically, push bike is the best mode of transport. Basically pausing every time a car goes past, in case they kind of want to come out and jump and get my tablet and rob me. Who knows? But yeah. But anyway, I want to talk about I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, so it might be a bit late by the time it gets uploaded, you know. I want to talk about Britain's Got Talent. Yeah. Basically, this guy, can't remember his name, Joseph, I think his name was. Is it Joseph? And see the shadow of my tablet, and I can't see nothing. And basically, he had a all-seeing eye tattoo on his hand on the first live semi-finals. And then we had a kind of, I don't know, I think they were maybe Chinese or Korean couple, supposedly couple, and kind of transgender kind of thing jumped out at me because this supposed woman had the exact same body build as the guy, yeah, and a huge Adam's apple. And then I said to my family member, and she goes, "Oh, you always say that." I said, "No, look at the shoulders." So look at the shoulders. Basically, they were exactly the same body build. And they're exactly the same body build. And so I found that quite interesting, really. But basically, family member, female, she goes, "Oh, you always say that." I said, "Look." And she goes, "Oh, she's got breasts." I said, "That proves nothing." You know? But, just interesting. And at the end of the show, they had some sort of big kind of finale. Already tipped to, might be winning the Britain's Got Talent this year, to perform in front of the Queen in the Royal Variety show held at the London Palladium. The world's greatest stage was the programme that was on yesterday. And the programme on today is, Britain's Got Talent, where these people compete to get a place to perform in front of the Queen and the Royal Variety Show in the London Palladium. So it's like such a great honour. And at the end of this show, they had landed a free, or only free on the road. Oh, it's taking longer than I thought. Uh oh, flashing blue lights, police. Uh oh. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's probably undercover police, that one. So what was I saying? Yeah, at the end of Britain's Got Talent, they had this basically, you know, like the war propaganda kind of people who sing like all the songs to, you know, the women who sing the songs to give the soldiers morale so they keep on fighting. Hey, we're gonna remind you of your girls back home. Let's sing. Yeah. Anyway, they had this big number. It was like, what was it? You know, singing basically about how, you know, Great Britain, and they had all this confetti and everyone's waving the British flag. Patriotic this, patriotic that. And then you had was it Deck, who's normally a twosome with Ant and Deck. Basically has to mention the royal wedding. Oh, we're all feeling nostalgia because of the royal wedding. No, we're not. Yeah, what's going on this year? That's, you know, that's going to be happening between Britain, okay? That's trying to get everybody so patriotic, sorry. You know, in the UK. Okay, let me just remind you, day before the royal wedding, they have basically talking about Britain sending more troops to Afghanistan, where we know, obviously, Prince Harry served. Yep, so they had a story about sending more troops to Afghanistan. You know, not mentioning Harry, of course, but we all know that Harry served as cannon fodder and target practice, or target beacon if you like, to the enemies. Yeah. And basically, so it's kind of subliminal, yeah. So on the, you know, they had to get that story in there. It's like a last minute story that we've heard nothing about since. Right? So day before Prince Harry's wedding with Merkel, on the news all day long, they're going on about sending more troops to Afghanistan, where Harry served, but they don't mention Harry. Yeah, and then they have the royal wedding the next day. And now the country's biggest TV show at the moment, or one of the biggest TV shows in the country, Britain's Got Talent, where they compete to perform in front of the Queen in the Royal Variety performance at the London Palladium. Okay, so they keep it going on and on and on. I can't help but think there's some sort of program going on. So the first live show in this act, they've a disabled guy who can't speak and uses a voice machine. He got through, and then the other act that got through, got the most votes, was this, you know, proper, you know, this patriotic British group. I can't remember what they were called, but this, you know, they had all the veterans on the stage, like the World War II veteran survivors on the stage, Queen and country and all this sort of stuff. So it's a military thing, you know. So I'm just kind of seeing it all coming together. So just to recap, day before the royal wedding, news story all day long. Britain plans to send more troops to Afghanistan. Then you have the royal wedding where Harry is wearing military regalia, and there's quite a lot of talk about military and his service within the military in Afghanistan. Okay, during the wedding, yeah? They're talking about that during the wedding. Yeah. And then the biggest talent show comes along. Well, yesterday we had a show about London Palladium. Show about the London Palladium. And they talk about on there about performing for the Queen, and his acts performing for the Queen, how she, you know, as she goes to the Royal Variety concert. And then today we have the Britain's Got Talent first live semi-final, where they're going to compete to try and perform in front of the Queen at the Royal Variety at the London Palladium. And the first act to go through is this patriotic band. These girls basically doing the patriotic music in World War II, basically type of music to rally the soldiers to keep fighting the war. So I found that quite significant. So we're having a lot of royal family connections and war propaganda basically going on. And then they mentioned the royal wedding. Oh, we're all feeling so patriotic, and all talking about how they fought for us and won the war and they're heroes and stuff like that. So just my thoughts about it. Take a video. War propaganda in the UK right now. Don't forget also we have all the Russian versus UK propaganda as well, with Sergei Skripal's poisoning. And then we had, the wind's blowing now. Oh dear. This is quite funny. Vote Labour. Tories at the other side. Alright, I'm out of the wind now, but basically I just want to finish this. So basically before all this we had the chemical attack against Sergei Skripal all over the news. And then before that we had the Beast from the East storm. Yeah, the Beast from the East, which is often what Russia's described as, and also the Beast can be referenced to Satan as well. So I just find it all very interesting, my thoughts, seeing these news stories this year, one after the other, seem to be programming people ready for some kind of war very, very soon. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Bye for now. I've got to try and get home on this broken bike. I can show you better now, actually. But, yeah, my actual bike is actually up here. I can actually show you that real quickly. Like a weirdo. I think it's this side. See if it's still there. Really need to get my lock back, really. So look. Ooh. Still there. Ooh. It's just the same bike I got the wheel fixed before. It is. It's been locked here all day. So the idea was to go to the boot fair. Well, basically the wheel broke on this roundabout here. Going to be sleeping here tonight. I'll leave it locked there. Ain't going nowhere, is it? So yeah, leave your comments in the comment section. Oh, wrong way. About my thoughts on this war propaganda / patriotism. Would have got home a lot easier had I not been doing this video. But hey, why not? But for now, leave your comments in the comment section. War propaganda and broken bike. But more importantly, war propaganda. World War III.